Hi guys, my name is Tomcat, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 for a subscriber-requested episode of Stock vs. Tuned. This is going to be the Lamborghini Aventador J versus the BMW Isetta. Now, when the request came in, it was for the normal Aventador versus the Isetta, and I figured I have a stock Aventador J, why not make it just a little bit more interesting to have, the Aventador have no roof. So that's why we're using the Aventador J. Now, if you haven't seen any of the other videos that we've used a stock Aventador in, we are going to still run a pass with this car completely stock so you guys can see what it will run. Then we're going to run a completely stock BMW Isetta, and then we're going to build it and see what it's capable of. And this is going to be a very interesting battle because I have no idea how it's going to come out. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get on the road in the Aventador J and see what it'll run. Has that classic Lamborghini V12 sound as always. Sounds so good. And it will actually rotate a little bit at low speeds. Now, at high speeds, this thing does have some understeer. But really, when it comes to high speed, I'm not really... turning at high speed is not something we're concerned about in terms of this particular video. But you can actually rotate it under braking a little bit, which is surprising. Every time I drive one of these, I'm surprised at how much you can rotate it. It's like, I get into it thinking it's going to understeer a bunch, and it does, but only if you drive it incorrectly. So let's go ahead and make a pass and see what it'll do. There's 100. Come on, into fourth. 120, 130, 140, into fifth. 170. Oh, come on. 180.32. So it's a nice, even number, a nice place to stop. Exactly 180 miles an hour. Well, 0.32, but still, I'm going to call it exactly 180 miles an hour. So that little BMW Isetta has its work cut out for it, for sure. Well, guys, here we are in the BMW Isetta, and it is very, very slow. Like, we're literally doing a blistering 40 miles an hour right now. And that's with absolutely revving the crap out of it. That's with me driving its wheels off. Oh, I tried to shift up again. There's nothing to shift up to. Oh, there's 51. You know, part of me wonders if there's even a point to running this thing down the straight. And then another part of me realizes that, yes, we're doing this the legit way. There is, of course, a reason to run this down the straight. So, red line clutch dump is what it's going to be. And go! It barely even chirped a tire, by the way, dumping the clutch from the red line. There's 30 miles an hour. Come on. It's making so much noise and not translating any of it into speed. Oh, come on. There's 50 right there. 51, 52, 53. Wow, I thought it was only going to do like 51. 54, 55. This car can officially go. And it's hitting the rev limiter. So this car's top speed is officially the statewide speed limit of North Carolina. That's literally what this car equals out to, the statewide speed limit of North Carolina. Holy crap. So we're going to cross the finish line, or the trap, at 55.51 miles per hour. So, with that being said, can we make a 55 mile an hour car trap at 180 miles an hour or more? I don't know, but I'd really like to find out. So back to the shop it is. So my biggest concern with this car going anywhere close to the speeds that we want is that it's going to be super all over the place because it's so small and light and wasn't designed to go that speed, and also because the track width in the front is way wider than it is in the back, and so it will have a tendency to bite and walk all over the place. So our engine swap options are, let's see, we got the stock engine, we've got a let's see, bike engine and a turbo rally engine. The turbo rally engine is going to have by far the most power potential, so we're going to use that because as cool as it would be, to build a, I don't know if I should do all-wheel drive or not. As cool as it would be to build the stock engine, we're not even going to be remotely competitive with it. So that's kind of where my decision to not run the stock engine kind of sits. So let's see. Let's take all of the weight off. All of it. Just strip the body. And then from here, we're going to do a fully built drivetrain, as you would need to go any more than 55. What's interesting is it has the power to go more than 55. It just tacks out. The gearing just stops it. You could put a drift suspension on this thing? What? Whoa. I need to actually look into the BMW Isetta a little bit more then. Holy crap. We're not going to cage it. I don't know why I was going in there. And let's see. We've already done all that. I'm saving the engine build for last. We're going to want honestly, to keep the car under control, we're going to want a drag tire. And the only reason why I say we're going to want a drag tire is literally, like, I'm so concerned that we won't be able to keep this thing, like, we won't be able to get it to put its power to the ground without a drag tire. I'm genuinely concerned about that. So, as far as wheels go, how would it look with, oh my god, tiny little, like, drag racing beadlocks. That's so, like, that's like the cutest little beadlock wheel I think I've ever seen. But it works! Alright, our full engine build gets us up to, with the restrictor plates off, 668 horsepower and 682 foot-pounds torque. We only weigh 1,023 pounds, which is dumb. And from here, it's time to go and see what this thing will actually do. Now, I don't know how much the drag tires are going to help it because it's still rear-wheel drive, but I wanted to leave it rear-wheel drive before I tried to convert it to all-wheel drive. So let's head back to the highway and see what this thing can do without the gearing being messed with. Well, I'll tell you something. It's crazy. That's flooring it in 6th. And it lays rubber on the ground, spins the back tires, and yet still gains a bunch of speed. It's silly. It's ridiculous. Watch. Okay, so it's going to tack out at about 121 right now, so it's definitely going to need some gearing adjustments. I mean, I figured it would, but I didn't figure it would be that bad. I didn't figure it would be anywhere near that bad. So let's drop that rear tire pressure like way down. And holy crap, it's a 460 rear end. What the hell? Drop it back to like 3.2. Then it says 172 mile an hour top speed. 184 mile an hour top speed. 2.66. The 0 to 60 time keeps going down. 206.5 miles an hour. Who can imagine going over 200 in this thing? I mean, it's literally like, I mean, that'd be like going 200 plus miles an hour in a tuna can. Like, what? What? Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. It says its top speed on the dyno is 213. It still spins in like 3rd and 4th. It's still dumb. It's still ridiculous. But I think this is going to be one of the few cars where I'm literally just going to ease it off the line. I don't even think I'm barely going to launch it. I might launch it in like 4th. How about this? I will launch it in 3rd and just see what happens because I want to do a boosted launch. What the? Did you see it torque up? I got to do that again because that is something I've never seen a car in Horizon 4 do before. It torqued up on one side. Oh, that's so nuts. It's cool, though. Crazy that it... Wow. Watch this. That's ridiculous. Was I quick enough to catch it? No, not really. I mean, not really, but I don't care, because still, that's like, oh my god, that's still insane. Alright, here comes our 3rd gear boosted launch. And go. Pulls hard to the left. All right, gather it back up. There we go. Oh! Oh, this is very hard to control. Oh, it's gonna do it. Boom! It's gonna do it. 195. Dude. It would trap a lot faster if we had it under control. Wow. Wow. This thing is pointless, but in the best way. Oh my god. I wonder how fast we can actually go in it. Over 200. I can't turn. Oh! I can't turn. Ow. We're home. Oh my god. Well, the BMW Isetta, when tuned properly, yes, it can outrun an Aventador. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Stock vs. Tuned, make sure to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more. This is definitely one of the most fun episodes I've ever filmed of Stock vs. Tuned. And definitely one of the most giggle-inducing, that's for sure. But again, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.